Welcome to the first live session for this NPTEL MOOCs course on design and implementation of human-computer interfaces. So I am Samit Bhattacharya. I am the instructor for this course. And in this live session, what we are going to do is basically to clear doubts or answer the queries. If you have any queries or any doubts related to the topics, related to the content, materials, assignments, exam, anything pertaining to the course, I am here to answer those queries, clear your doubts, or resolve issues related to the course. Please note that here I am not going to deliver any lecture on any topic, so please don't wait for me to deliver a lecture. Instead, I will be waiting for you to come forward, raise your queries so that I can take those up for discussion. You can put in your queries in the chat box. I can see it and I can discuss it. Alternatively, you can directly talk to me through the Teams link that is probably sent to you. Either way is fine with me. And please come forward, put in your queries if you have any queries, anything related to the course. We'll restrict our discussion to topics that are part of the course or relevant for the course. So please come forward, feel free to put in your queries. We'll take those up for discussion. Okay, so I have got one query, Abhishek. Latest trend in UX. Okay, UX is one aspect of the things that we cover in this course, that is user experience. Now, certainly there are areas which are emerging where UX becomes relevant. Say, for example, natural user interfaces where the interaction takes place through natural language or gesture or body posture. So their kind of user experience is an active area of study. Then we have extended reality. Extended reality includes mixed reality, augmented reality, virtual reality. In those interactive systems, what kind of user experiences are generated? Those are, and how to basically provide better experience. Those are active areas of study. There are many such emerging areas where newer issues and challenges are coming for user experience design, and those are being discussed. Another important area is ubiquitous environment, where again user experience is a major issue, and people work on user experience in ubiquitous environments. These are only a few of all possible emerging areas where user experience is important. Smart home, which is part of a ubiquitous environment, is one example where user experience is important. Then similar applications you can think of. Abhishek, I hope I could answer your question, or you have more specific queries. Yes, good afternoon, Aman. If you have anything, please come forward and put it in. Okay. You could not find any online PDF. So unfortunately, you have to buy it. It's not freely available. As per arrangement with the publishing agency, it should be available from them. And I am told by the publishing agency, that is McGraw Hill, that Tata McGraw Hill, that it is available. So if you are unable to buy it and a PDF copy of the book, do let me know. I will take it up with the publisher. They just any Scrum methodology for what? For interactive system design? Yes. I mean, any agile method is fine. You can use that. Okay, in the course, we will not talk about any specific methodology. Instead, this broad understanding of the stages will be provided. Now, these stages are adapted in different methodologies, say agile methods, traditional methods. But those will not be discussed in details in the course. Yes, so the book should be available for buying online. That is what I am told by the publisher. And if you contact the publisher or go to their website and try to buy it, probably you should be able to do it. Even it should be available on Amazon or Flipkart. But in case you are unable to find those, please contact the publisher. And it is available with them. It should certainly be available with them. That is what I am told. So in case you are still unable to get it through publisher or nobody is responding to you, please let me know so that I can take it up with the publisher. So as I said, the lecture transcripts should be available for download. That is the recordings, transcript of the recordings. And to get my book, you have to buy it from either publisher or from this online booksellers like Amazon, Flipkart, or such sources. If you are unable to get a copy, do let me know so that I can take up with the publisher. Publisher confirmed me that these are available for purchase, so it should be available. And whatever lectures I have taken, the transcript of it should be available for download. On the NPTEL site itself, you can download it. And that is as good as the book. Of course, the book contains different topics, some other topics which are not covered in the course, but some part of the course is there in the book, other parts you can study from the lecture itself. So if you are unable to buy a copy of the book for some reason, it's not available or something, you can follow the lecture transcripts. Those will be equally good. Siddhika, some resources on HCI in communications. Well, I have not understood your question. So can you kindly elaborate what you mean by communications? Siddhika, can you kindly elaborate on this word communications? What kind of communications you are talking of? In terms of visualization of various outputs. So now, of course, these terms are a bit confusing for me. So when you talk of communication, it may result in, I was thinking of network communication or such things. Now, visualization is, of course, a different thing. And visualization techniques are a very well-studied area in HCI. There are large number of techniques. So there are two types of visualizations: information visualization and scientific visualizations. And probably you are referring to information visualization, different information you want to visualize. So it's a vast area with large number of techniques. So of course, this is not the right forum to take up discussion on visualization in details, but you are right. There are a large number of techniques which are tailored towards increasing user experience for visualization. But one thing you need to keep in mind is that when we talk of HCI or human-computer interaction, it is two-way interaction. That is, the human interact with the computer and computer responds to the interaction. Now, typically visualization, most of the visualization techniques are one way. So it just shows the visualization without the user having any control on the nature of visualization. In HCI, whatever is being dealt with in visualization is interactive in nature. That means the kind of visualization that comes can be changed based on the user input. That input can come through regular mouse-based interaction or voice commands or something non-traditional interaction method. It can be even gesture, posture, eye gaze, anything. So it's there, very much there, and a lot of techniques are developed, a lot of research is going on for interactive visualization of information. But beyond that, at this forum, probably we cannot discuss much. Akash is assignment 2, question 5, according to lecture, correct answer is plan stage. But yes, so we have noted the problem and I have instructed the relevant persons to recheck and revise the marking. So the correct answer is plan stage, not the initial stage, as you initiate stage, as you correctly pointed out. So it will be re-evaluated and marks will be provided. Okay, scientific visualization, I can only give you a very broad idea here. Right, and I cannot go into the details as it is out of scope for this particular course. And so when we talk of visualization, as I said, there are two types of visualization. One is scientific, one is information. So scientific visualization means visualizing naturally occurring things. Say, for example, you want to visualize a protein structure, or you want to visualize a solar system, or you want to visualize a galaxy, or say even oceanic currents. Anything of this sort which is natural, which has a scientific explanation, we can visualize using the scientific visualization techniques. Again, there are lots of techniques, different catering to different needs, different requirements, different contexts. And making those interactive is very much part of the technique. So they fall under HCI, human-computer interaction or human-computer interfaces. But the specific techniques are quite involved, requires a lot of discussion, which, as I said, will be out of scope for this particular course. So I'd like to just give you this broader idea. So it's good to see so many good questions. I appreciate the effort you are putting in to clear your doubts, framing questions. Keep it up, come up with more questions. If you have any more questions, please come forward. We have enough time to discuss. Note that there will be a couple of more interactive sessions for this course, where you will get further opportunities to clear your doubts. Nevertheless, whatever topics have been covered in the course so far, based on that, if you have further doubts, further queries, feel free to come forward and discuss. I will be very happy to answer your queries to the extent possible. Okay, Padmavati. I would like to know how to start working on BCI-based published papers using CN. Now, it's a different type of query. I mean, it's not very clear to me exactly what you want. You want to work on BCI, or you want to basically work on CNN with application to BCI, or you just want to basically find out papers related to BCI and then want to apply CN. I mean, what exactly you want is not very clear. Based on my understanding, what I can say is that BCI is a vast area. It deals with understanding signals because neural signals will be involved. So signals and signal processing, some fundamentals you need to have to understand the what's related to BCI. Primarily the engineering works related to BCI, but if you are more focused on user experience and design aspects of applications, then probably the technical part you can skip. Since I don't know your background, I'm assuming that you are more interested in the engineering part. Then you need to know signals. You need to have some basics of signal processing, basic understanding. And then you need to, I'm assuming that you already have access to the published papers. And those will be dealing with signal processing on the one hand, other hand is applying machine learning or deep learning models to classify the signals depending on the application. So that will require your understanding of deep learning or machine learning. Now, as I don't know exact background you have, I would like to say that in general, if you want to work in BCI, try to have some background in signal processing to understand the signal, nature of the data. And then to process the data using deep learning methods, you need to have understanding of deep learning so that you can classify the signal depending on the application. And if you already know what is CNN, then that is fine. Otherwise, you need to have understanding of CNN. So that is what is my understanding is. Here I am assuming that you don't know or you don't have background in signal processing. You already have access to published papers in BCI and you don't have much background in deep learning. Now, if you have backgrounds in those and still you have some question related to how to work, please specify, be a little bit more specific so that I can answer. Okay, you have given a very brief answer. So then I understand again, my interpretation is that you have understood what I said and that answers your question. If not, please again be a little bit more specific and put in your query so that I can respond. Or if you are satisfied with my answers, then that's it. Okay. So you have got some papers with you which talked about results based on number of electrodes. That's what I said. So to understand the electrode data, you need to have some background in signal processing. Signal. So if you don't have, try to get some understanding of signal processing, and then you will be able to understand the signal. Unless you understand the, able to understand the features. And unless you don't understand the features, you will not know what kind of learning techniques you should use. So all are related. So have those basics cleared, then only you'll be in a position to work with CNN for BCI data. Again, CNN requires understanding of deep learning, machine learning, or related concepts. So I am assuming that you have. Now, for applying these machine learning or deep learning techniques, you need to know what exactly you want, what are the classes, how many classes are there, or what are the features of the data, how to extract those features, are those simpler to extract or hidden. Many things are there. Depending on which you can decide whether to go for CNN or regular machine learning, classical machine learning techniques. Try to have, the basics for those concepts so that you can make it make an informed decision. It is always advisable that you have the basics cleared before you approach the problem. Okay, that's good to know. Otherwise, you may not get the desired result because your interpretation of data may be wrong. So good luck on your journey. And BCI is a very interesting field. So best wishes. Yes, it's really good to see many good questions coming from your end. So that's good. Please feel free to come forward with more questions if you have any. We still have some time left for this live session. We can take your questions for discussion. Thank you, Lokesh. Lokesh Studies. Thank you, Lokesh, for your comment. I hope all of you are enjoying the course and the lectures are easy to follow. Okay, I don't see any more questions. So probably you don't have anything more to discuss or raise here. Nevertheless, I will be waiting for 5 more minutes. By that time, if no further queries come, I will assume that all your queries have been answered to your satisfaction. And for the time being, you don't have any more queries. So in that case, we'll close this session. But just to remind you that there will be more such sessions in future. 2 more sessions will be there, interactive sessions, where you can again come back with your queries. So today I'll be waiting for another 5 minutes. By that time, if no further queries come, then we'll be closing this session. Please feel free to come forward and put in your queries if you have any further queries left. Okay, I think no further questions are coming. So in that case, I would like to close this session. So I would like to thank you all for coming forward with your queries. I tried to answer them to the best of my abilities. I hope those answers are satisfactory. In case you have further questions related to the subsequent topics that are coming up in the next few weeks in the course, you will always have the opportunity to come again and discuss those queries in the remaining interactive sessions. So looking forward to meet you all again. And with that, I would like to close this session. So NPTEL team, if there is anyone, please close the session.